snacks.
What it do, snackers and snackettes? It's your boy Gage. I got the homie Sin.
Yep.
I got the dude Coop.
What's up?
K in the back.
Yeah.
Gina.
Hey.
So listen, this is Loaded Snacks Weekly.
It is.
We have some things to discuss.
We do.
We're gonna start with Gamescom.
Good.
Okay. We're gonna dig in a little bit. We got some, yeah.
It's a lot.
I'm very behind, so I'm looking forward to this right here.
That's cool.
Okay.
We're gonna dig in.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. That might take up until the break. I'm just gonna be real with you.
Keep it honest.
But then we're going to talk about the movie going experience. I think the conversation we were just having, I think was a really good one. And I think we should jump in that. So we're going to take a break and then we'll come back and we'll do that. So, first and foremost, Gamescom.
Yes.
Can you tell the people who are watching Sin what Gamescom is?
Can I tell them?
Yeah, can you?
No.
All right, I'll tell you. I got it.
And honestly, I remember it's a video game conference, but my brain is scattered right now, so.
Basically, it's like E3. It's basically a video game trade show. But it's much bigger than E3 is. It is essentially the E3 of Germany. It takes place in Cologne, Germany.
Okay, yeah.
And you see like hundreds of thousands of people as opposed to like the numbers you see at
E3.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like E3 gets the more like
more publicity.
But we're here in the U.S., which is where E3 takes place.
Of course.
So outside of here,
right? It's probably way different.
But it's also that E3 is kind of the run up, the precursor to everything else
Coming right.
Yeah. So a lot of times a publisher or somebody who we might have normally seen at E3 might say, "We're not doing anything at E3.
We're holding it.
We'll see you at Gamescom." Every now and again, you get somebody who's like,
we'll
see you at Paris Games Week, whatever, right? I mean, there's a lot of them, right?
Right.
But the point is, Gamescom is like the biggest. Like, it's one of the biggest. Not unlike E3, people come from all over the world. And so we tend to get a lot of announcements. And because they're on the other side of the world, they tend to happen while
we're asleep.
Sure. Sure.
Straight up.
So I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to happen.
Well, let's get into it. 'Cause I've missed it all, so I want to.
Okay.
Hit me with the highlights.
Okay, so Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
That's a highlight. I know you're excited.
Yes.
Tell me, seriously, tell me why you're excited.
Because I just like the gameplay of Devil May Cry.
Okay.
And it's funny because it's repetitive, but it's just fun. It's just literally fun hack and slash.
It's hack and slash.
Right, and then the most ridiculous stuff that you can think of as a weapon, and just is like, because what they showed with Dante taking apart his motorcycle and using it as swords, absolutely ridiculous.
You're all in.
Absolutely ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
But it was like, that would be fun to do. I guess.
So, did you play Bayonetta?
Oh yeah.
Are you
because of you?
Oh, okay. I do that sometimes. Did you like Bayonetta better than Devil May Cry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. Are you more excited about a new Bayonetta or about Devil May Cry?
I'm more excited about Devil May Cry than Bayonetta.
Okay. It's a continuation of the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited for both, but way more Bayonetta 3.
Yeah. I dig that.
Because let's keep real, Devil May Cry story makes no sense.
That's what he's saying. I mean, Bayonetta's story not like...
I enjoy playing it and I have fun, but let's just keep it real. That story makes no sense.
You're right. You're right.
It's just cool to look
at.
Yep. That's all.
Let's just play, just kill demons and have fun. I don't even care no more at this point.
I'm with that. So we got a release date, March 8th of next year.
Okay.
So that's cool. I think that's they're already starting to stack the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
With game releases, but
that's a good strong one coming beginning of spring. That's a good.
It's probably a good time for it.
Yeah.
To be honest, it'll probably do the best there.
People have time to beat Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know.
I'll still be on Red Dead. I'll be on Red Dead for the years.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, for sure. Hey, let them release that online.
Yeah.
That's
real. All right, so look, Shenmue 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Thanks. We don't want to hear anything from you about this anyway.
Something everybody's been waiting for years. It's finally happening. I do believe we have a release date. I do not know what it is, though.
August of next year. So August 27th, 2019 is the current release date. We won't hold them to it because you know how it goes. But look, it's just Shenmue really isn't a game for all the people. Let's just keep it a stack. 1 and 2 were ahead of their time. One was trapped on the Dreamcast. 2 was trapped on the first Xbox. Now both of those games they got remasters. They're available, to get now if you want 1 and 2, so you can kind of catch up on it. But the story was pretty dope. And for what it was really like one of the first open world games where you could kind of go where you want and have
a job, all that type of stuff.
Like
straight up,
you had to go get a job.
A lot of people refer like my game Yakuza that I love.
That's basically
to being like
it's the same team.
The new Shenmue.
Yeah, and I've seen you play Yakuza.
Yeah, like that's kind of what they refer to. Like
it's the same team.
Okay.
The team that did Shenmue originally, a lot of those guys that were at Sega, because Yakuza is a Sega game, are the minds behind the Yakuza series, which is a much... Alright, I almost said that wrong. I'm about to say it's a much more serious... It's not. It's not more serious. They both have serious elements.
Darker. Because Yakuza is underworld, it's violence.
Right, but I mean, for the time period, like what was happening, like you're in Shenmue, you are basically trying to track down your father's murderer. Right. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's not dark. Like for 1998, 99, it was a thing. You know what I'm saying? What were you, 6?
In 99?
Yeah.
Just gonna put them out there like that.
I mean, straight up.
Yes.
Just go. Yes. Just throw them to the walls like that.
6 in 99, no.
That's cool. We don't need to know. We don't need to know. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. All right, so listen. Dead or Alive 6. I have been waiting, and here's why.
One of my favorite fighting franchises.
They have been updating the last Dead or Alive for so long.
They have so many outfits in 5. You can probably spend $1,000.
Oh, easy.
And not get all the outfits in 5.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
It's ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. I like it. Keep putting out content.
They gave you the game, and then it was just like, just buy all these characters and buy all these
buy these outfits, yeah.
When they re-released it on new consoles.
Yeah, the core version.
Because the original one, when it came out, 360, PS3.
I got the ultimate joint. I thought I bought the ultimate version.
Me too.
Thought I did. Then all this extra content started coming out.
Played through it all. Didn't mean anything when it was time to switch over. So, I got the core joint. Has a couple fighters. They rotate them out every now and again. Right. It's cool. But I was like, I'm not paying you again for this. So
yeah, I straight got $100 for the first one.
I
wait.
You're supposed to give it to me.
There you go.
$100. You're supposed to give it.
I invested. I invested early.
Get it to me.
I pre-ordered this thing. I went out and bought the case.
Yeah, I'm saying
the
big
tin
metal
case. Yeah, I got the tin metal case with
it. That's how we did back then. That was back when we used to buy physical stuff.
No more.
We was done. We don't do it like that no more. But they announced that they're gonna have a second story mode. So look,
with Dead or Alive.
So no, I'm sorry, that's Soul Calibur. I'm tripping.
Okay.
Dead or Alive, we didn't get anything except that it's coming out early 2019.
I'm cool.
That's all we know.
I'm cool with that. That gives me time to mess with. I take it the next game we're talking
Soul
about.
Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
Yeah. Soul Calibur. Okay. So if you remember in the early Soul Calibur, well, I mean they've had them in the other games. You know how like they have the regular kind of like story mode,
the
you play with the main
mode.
Characters, right?
Then they have like they try something.
The quest mode.
They try something different every year, like a strategy game or some weird. Like they try to just do something different with it.
This is like you can create a character, play through a story. It's whatever. But more importantly than that, they announced one of the first DLC characters, which is Terra, who was in Soul Calibur 3. She was the chick with the big, huge, circular...
Okay, so it wasn't the right chick with a ring,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Now I know what
she was like the Harley Quinn of the game or something like that.
Dope.
Like, yeah.
She was dope.
Yeah.
So she's the first DLC character coming out for it.
Correct. At least she's the first one they've announced. I mean, again, she'll be a part of the Season Pass if you do the Season Pass. Otherwise, you can buy her separately. That's how that's going to work.
Did they give a date at when she's going to be released? Or they just announced that she's going to be
I think it's going to be day one. I don't know for sure. I think it's going to be day one.
Okay.
So check this out. There was a trailer for this game called Desperados. Listen, I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to walk you through this.
It's got to be something serious.
So look, in the trailer, right? First of all, it looked like Red Dead. Like, that's how it starts. It looks like, okay, so it's like a Western, right?
Oh, I think I see.
My man is standing there with the 10-gallon with the hat, okay? Shootouts, similar to Wild West, right? Two guys at opposite ends of the, you know what I'm saying? Dirt. like ready to go. Okay. So then
Duels of Sunset.
Right. So this like you see like the camera goes to this other guy who starts to like walk towards the battle, and this woman who's there interrupts him, stops him. Hey, sugar, like gets his attention. Soon as she gets his attention, the person who's like I guess the main, like probably your character is what I'm getting from what I'm seeing. He cuts his eyes to look at her, and as soon as he does that, the other dude goes to draw. You know what I'm saying? And then the main character, he pulls his joint, Pop Slim drops him. You know what I'm saying? Right? And then like something happens, and somebody else, like another dude, pops out from over on the side, kills the character, and the joint says, "Reloading your game." And then it starts over again, right? You're standing there, you're about to do the draw, the dude starts to walk towards, hey, sugar, she stops him, turns, he looks, you know what I'm saying? Shoots Slim, and then he turns, shoots the other dude, you know what I'm saying? Then another bammer pops out from somewhere else, and he gets shot. And the joint's like, reloading your game, yeah. So then it starts over again, same joint, hey, sugar, cuts the eyes, shoot. Then this time he like pulls out two joints, shoots both of them bammers at the same time, right? Then another dude pops out,
right?
And another dude who I guess is with you jumps out from like on a roof with a sniper rifle and shoots the dude who was getting ready to shoot him. Stay with me, because I was watching this. Your face is my face.
Okay, fair enough.
And then these two other dudes like pull a curtain back from behind like a stagecoach, and they come out with the Gatling gun joint and shoot up my man in the water tower with the sniper rifle, kill you, starts it over again. So it's like this it's almost, I don't know if it's like a puzzle game. Like I don't know if it's like a puzzle game, but eventually between you and the girl, and like when the next one starts, instead of her stopping him and bringing his attention towards her, she just like kicks Slim in the ding ding from behind. Drops him. My man, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? The dudes with the Gatling gun show up, kills them. Like and so it seems like you don't know exactly what's going on. You have to kind of figure it all out. Maybe strategically place your people. Like you have a team.
I wonder if it's procedurally generated.
I don't know. But that joint looks dope.
Yeah, I thought I knew what you were talking about.
Now I gotta go. Now I gotta sit down and look at the trailer for Desperados.
Yo, that joint looks dope.
I gotta look at that.
Yeah, it looks dope. Hey, let's talk about these Design Lab controllers, though.
Oh my gosh.
Because now you can do camo and you can do shadow. It's like, I think it's 4 camo options, including like a desert camo, and there's, I think it's 6 shadow options, so you can get the faded.
That's all I needed.
I know, bro.
That's all I needed.
I know.
I love them shadow joints.
I know, bro.
I love them shadow joints.
Did you see the new joint?
The black joint?
I saw the green camo one.
Nah, that's
the black shadow joint?
Yeah, but it's like clear. It's like a smoke joint. Like it fades up, and then the upper section of the joint is like see-through.
I haven't seen that one.
The Sea of Thieves joint is see-through. You have the Sea of Thieves joint.
It's see-through?
It's right, but it's the purple's so dark, you can't really see it good. But that joint is definitely see-through.
My joint's still in the box.
Oh, okay, well.
Because it's limited edition. I ain't want to crack it open just yet.
Well, what's just yet? Like, what's the...
Not like...
The perfect game.
No, it has nothing to do with that. Like, we game seriously.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So when my current joystick breaks, I have that one to go to next. I like that once I bought it. I just haven't opened it yet because my current one still works.
Oh, okay.
It's just my next backup one.
I just be like, yo, I got to play with this. Usually, if I get a brand new joint, it replaces whatever joint I have.
If somebody comes over, like, we need another joint, I'll pop it open, plug it up. But it's just me right now. So once this new one breaks, then I'll crack open that one.
Okay.
But I just haven't opened it yet. But now that he told me that, now I'm going to go over like, it's supposed to be, put it through the light. It's supposed to be see-through.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
I got to see it.
It's a thing. Yeah, so now I got to get in there and design me some...
Oh, absolutely.
Some new controllers,
I will, between tonight and tomorrow. I'm just going to tinker.
I already had some saved from the past designs, but now...
You got to go in and read. You got to go in and
readjust,
yeah. Go make them special.
Price is gonna be so much higher.
It is. You know it is. Because they already come out for like $90.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
Pay it for that shadow one.
Well, here's the thing. You know they got the new I don't know if it's an Elite controller, but it's like 150, just like the Elite controller is. The Washburn.
Yeah,
that's the code name or whatever. It's a Washburn controller. So I was hoping we would see something about that. I didn't see anything. Maybe there was something, but I
feel like that's an upgraded Elite that we heard about rumors about.
They saying it's not though. Oh,
we'll find out.
But there's a new PUBG controller. Like there's a new PUBG controller that has, like it, it's a PUBG. Like it looks like PUBG, whatever design or whatever. But there's like grips on the triggers. Yeah, they need to put that on everything.
Every shooter game.
Put it on everything. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a serious bet.
I gotta take a look at that.
Put it on everything. So yeah, I dig that. I'm excited about this. So there was a lot of stuff that came. So Xbox did a show for Gamescom, and trailers just keep coming. The new One Piece, the World Seeker. There's a new trailer for that. Did you see that yet?
Nope. I'll be looking at it.
Oh yeah.
I saw the new Jump Force trailer.
New Jump Force trailer. They released a lot of new characters.
A
lot. It's called the character reveal trailer.
Okay.
Let me just put it. Let me.
Enough said.
I sent it.
Enough said.
It's in the group me. I just want you to know. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
It's funny because the first trailer, I was like, I know these characters. But then they started doing more. I was like, nah, this is a sin thing right here.
Right.
Right. I don't know who.
You understand?
20 of these characters.
You understand how much I am fuming right now that I'm just hearing about this.
I'll tell you this. Vegeta's in that joint.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
And he looked.
That's all I need.
God, yeah, I'm ready for that.
Yeah. Boy,
I'm ready for it. I'm not going to work that weekend.
For real?
Yeah.
You don't normally work weekends anyway. So you taking off the week? Is that what we mean? Are we?
Until the week ends. That's
right. I'm not going to work.
The day that comes out, I ain't going to work.
All right, fair.
Midnight when it downloads.
Fair.
I'll be there.
Okay. I'm with it. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor and tell us what you saw at Gamescom that's got you excited. What are you talking about? What are you waiting for? What are you ready for? Are you excited about release dates? We want to hear all of that in the comments below. We're going to take a quick break and come back, talk a little bit about movies, movie-going experiences, that kind of thing. So, Kay, can you take us out to a break?
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Loading snacks.
What's going on, everybody? Lotus Snacks here, back with another snack bite.
Snack bite!
Yes, Lay's is doing their flavor challenge. I tracked down something to bring here for the crew. I got Gage with me right now. Kay, what do we got right now? We have bacon wrap jalapeno poppers.
Ow!
Ruffles. They're ruffles. You look disturbed just now.
Nah, because listen, if you're going to make something bacon flavored, it has to be right.
It does.
It has to be right. That's not an easy thing, and a lot of times when people try to make something artificially bacon flavored, it ends up tasting like imitation bacon bits, which have a tendency to taste a little bit like plastic chips.
Like bacon flavored Ritz.
Yeah, they weren't.
We tried them.
So I'm gonna be honest. Lay's has been knocking them out of the park. And I don't think I would ever wrap jalapeno poppers with bacon anyway. But it does make me wonder why they chose to go wavy on these, as opposed the other ones weren't wavies.
No. So far they've been regular.
This is gonna be a solid chip.
I said let's find out.
See what it is.
Let's see. Okay, I smell bacon bits. I smell the jalapeno, but I smell the bacon bits. Like the imitation bacon bits.
I smell it.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like I smell it.
Not happy. Not happy right now.
He's not happy.
It smells like...
Okay, so here's a look at a chip. It looks well seasoned.
Look like sour cream and onion chips.
They do. They do have residue on the fingertips, so they don't qualify as a loading snack.
Bruh.
You look so not happy with this.
It just doesn't smell enticing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not...
It's the imitation bacon bits.
I don't know. I just think it's the combination of jalapeno popper and bacon. Like, it's just not a... Like, all right, like if... Okay. You go over somebody's house. You visiting.
Right.
You walk in the door. Somebody's cooking, and this is what's in the air. You like, ooh, what y'all making? That doesn't happen for me with this. This is not
it's more like... What
are you doing? What y'all doing?
You cooking?
What is that?
That's what it's supposed to be. But you know what? I say let's just try to find out.
Okay, I'm with you.
Let's go for it. Oh, that is interesting.
It's heavy.
I don't like sour cream like that.
I like this.
But I like, it's weird. I like sour cream and onion chips, but I don't really like sour cream. It's weird.
No, it's not sour.
I'm gonna have to go with a big flat no. This is definitely imitation bacon bits flavoring. Like, it's not even like, don't taste like real bacon.
Hell no.
Yeah, and it's I'm trying to figure out what else about it that's off.
It tastes like plastic. Like it tastes fake. It tastes fake. You know what I'm saying? Like it tastes like you eating something that you're not supposed to eat. Like it just doesn't taste. It doesn't taste like food. It don't taste like.
It tastes
chips.
like they didn't know if they wanted to be sour cream
Right. There is a
or
little
something
bit-
else, and they
taste
tried to
like-
alter it the last minute. Oh, we're just gonna call it jalapeno poppers.
Right, like they made a mistake. Like
Yeah.
they was making sour cream and it was like,
Yeah, the sour cream
this
with
batch-
bacon.
this
It's like
batch
this,
wasn't
this,
good.
this don't work right. We know we bought all these chips, so let's just what can we call it to get past?
I think it's a bad combination of flavors
It is.
with the potato and the potato chip, and that the bacon. It tastes like uncooked bacon. Like it doesn't even taste like it's.
Man, it tastes like that bottle of bacon bits that is just stale.
It tastes like
and
the way
fake.
bacon grease smells. Like after it's been a minute, like you finished and it's just the pan and it's done.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
you go to clean
finishing
it. It smells like bacon grease.
Anybody gonna take this bag home?
Nope.
Okay,
I
like
will take this back home.
you like them?
I'm sorry, what?
I'll take this back home.
So let me ask
like
you around the room like I have been doing. Coop, do you like these chips?
I have a dip at home that will go good with these chips.
That's not what I asked. Do you like these chips?
Without this dip, no. But I can taste.
All right, you making up other stuff. That
Right.
was a yes or no question.
Okay,
I like them.
you like them.
Yeah.
Okay, jokes.
I say, Kate. Don't look at me like that. You already know. I'm not. No, sir. I say, Kate, take the bag.
Okay, you can have the bag.
I'm have a special treat.
Yeah,
Coop,
yeah.
Give me a special.
I need to go home. I need to add some salt, some pepper, some dip to it. Then, yeah, I can see these working. Nah, that's a flat out no. Coop, you don't like them when you got to add too much.
Having flavored chips.
Exactly.
They made sour cream and onion chips, so you wouldn't have to dip regular chips in sour cream and onion dip. That's the whole
I
point.
was excited because nobody wanted to take him home, and I was like,
Nah, he did immediately. He was immediately like, oh,
Yeah,
I don't know why, but yeah, I mean,
He was excited. Yeah, but
I'm not with it. I
Across the
couldn't
board?
recommend it. I wouldn't buy them. They're not a loading snack, and it's not loading snacks approved.
across the board, it's enough. Sorry, ladies, you missed out with this one, but maybe you have some luck in the future when we track down the other ones and try those. With that, me and Gage, we're out of here.
So out of here.
Loading snacks.
Welcome back, snackers and snackettes. Time for the second half. We need to have a discussion, gentlemen.
All right.
Let's talk about it. So we were having a discussion about the movie going experience, about movies, and just like whether or not seeing a movie in a certain type of theater makes the movie itself better. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did we come up with? What did we decide? Like,
what did we talk about?
Yeah, what did we
I
decide?
felt we were still all over the place.
Okay. So where are you on it?
I don't believe it makes the movie itself better. It makes the movie viewing and experience better.
Okay. Having said that, but do you think do you think it can be helped for like the average person to not have that weigh on their opinion of the film? Right? So like if two people saw the same movie, right, and one saw it in IMAX or in a Dolby or whatever, versus somebody who didn't see it in that, right? And the person who like didn't see it in Dolby doesn't like it as much as the person who did, do you think that there's a possibility that person's opinion is affected by the way they saw the movie?
Depends on the individual.
Yeah.
You're right, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, everything is opinion and is up to the individual, so...
Yeah, I just think it depends on, if you're really into, like, if you're an audiophile or a videophile or whatever, you know what I mean? Like you're really focused on that aspect of it. So if you go see something in a regular theater as opposed to an IMAX or a Dolby Digital one, you're already going to have some type of gripes going into it because you're not watching it the way you prefer to. So it might give you a negative connotation onto the movie. It doesn't. I know I prefer to go see it, the Dolby thing or whatever, just because I'm going out to the movies. You know what I'm saying? I've paid my ticket. I've made the reservation. I've blocked out this point of time. Like I've made all this thing. I want to go see the best way possible.
Okay.
To have that experience, because other than that, I can watch it at home and be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some people take the audio experience and not really know exactly what they're supposed to be listening for or listening to. It's just louder to them, or just like, I could have done that at a regular theater without the extra noise or what they would call it.
I mean, all theaters are louder and more surround sounding than anything most people have at home.
True.
Right? So regardless of what theater you go to, think about how, you know how like you show somebody something, like the first time you tried to show somebody an HD television, and they were like, I don't see the difference. It all looks the same to me, right? And you're like, you're crazy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with 4K, right? Like, you have people who like, they see it and you're like, they don't even look close to the same, right? And it takes, like, for some people, it takes a long time, or they have to, like, they might watch HD for a long time before they watch something that they've seen before in HD, then they see it in, like, standard.
I've had that experience maybe a year ago where the wife went to watch something, and it was
standard.
It was standard, and it was... Did it look this bad when I was watching it back then? Yes, it did. You just didn't realize it. Your eyes was adjusted. Like you didn't think about
that. It's
that.
not really until after I see the movie, then it's like, you know what? I want to watch this again.
Yeah.
Maybe at a better theater, maybe somewhere else. Like this. That's how I felt. That's how I felt about The Dark Knight. That's how I feel
I've
about.
never had that feeling.
Really?
Never. Like once I see it, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
After that, I can watch it at home with. Unless I really love the movie, I want to go see it again. But like.
Yeah, I saw Mission Impossible in IMAX, but then here in the theaters that you guys talk about, it's like, you know what? Maybe I should see it there. Maybe it was
and
a great
Dolby.
Yeah, it was a great experience in IMAX. But if you're telling me it can get better, then
Did you like it?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Very much.
So this is the thing. For me,
hell of a movie.
I usually go to see movies in like a regular theater. Like, I don't generally go to IMAX or go to Dolby or whatever, but I'm also generally paying for multiple people to go, somewhere between 3 to 5 people, right? So it's already expensive to begin with. But then if I go, like, I will go see a movie a second and a third time, and usually I will step it up, right? So if I go and I see it and I like it enough to go see it again, like if I'm going to pay for it to go see it again, then I'll go to an XD, or I'll go to like where the seats move. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Like I'll pay the extra money to change what the experience is.
Yeah.
But not like I could see if maybe I went and I saw it in one of those other experiences and then I went to a regular theater and I was kind of like, this doesn't feel
right.
But like to go and see it in a regular theater, still getting surround sound, I'm enjoying it because I'm there. Usually if I decide to take a trip to the movies, it's something major. Like I don't go to the movies just to go to the movies.
Yeah, that's
plan,
where I'm at now. Yeah,
and it's major. It's Marvel. It used to be Transformers. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a planned
Marvel
event.
was something pop culture that has caught your attention.
Right. So it might be a superhero movie.
Right.
It could be a Harry Potter or something like that. It's going to be something major. I'm going to, like, the first showing that's available the day before the movie drops. Like, that's the way I like to go. And for me, in the same way you talk about that early experience or, like, what the experience for me a lot of times is going to see that first run with like my pop culture brethren, right? The people who are there because they're as into it as I am. You know what I mean? Like the people who get excited and clap when something dope happens or get excited or whatever. Like that's part of the experience that I want, which is very different from when like if like my youngest daughter is like, I want to go see Captain Underpants. I'm like, yeah, Sunday morning when nobody's there. That's when we'll go do that. Right. You know what I mean? Like that's, and it's not the same thing, and I could care less what Captain Underpants sounds like, even though I know they put a lot of time and effort into it. Like that's not right. Like, but that's not something like we're not going to IMAX. They shouldn't even put it in IMAX. But like we're not gonna go, you know what I mean, and spending the additional money to do it. But like when I go to see a movie, it doesn't really matter for me where I watch the movie. Yes, the experience matters, but like I'm there for the movie. Like I'm into, like I want to, I'm looking at the acting, the cuts, you know what I mean? Like I'm looking at the cinematography, the direction, the music. Like I'm looking at all the elements that make the movie, regardless of what the environment is. And sure, there are always going to be things that will change that environment, whether it's a crying baby or, you know what I mean, people being amped about the right thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I am particular about my movie going experience and like who I go with and how we enjoy it, right? And it's an important thing to be able to, like, as soon as the movie ends, during the credits, before the after credit scene, we need to have a discussion real quick about what is going on right now, or as soon as it's over, walking out, and then having that discussion right then and there. Like, that's an important thing to me. If I go to see a movie that I don't need to do that, I wasted my time. Yeah.
Have you ever paid extra to see a movie in a certain way and then became disappointed?
No.
No.
But that's because I always go to a regular movie.
Transformers.
Wait, which one?
Everyone after the first one.
Everyone after the first one?
Everyone after the first one.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the first.
I thought Fallen. I liked the Fallen. What was it? Revenge of the Fallen, and then after that it was just.
I didn't see the third. The third one I didn't see in the theater, but I've seen all the other ones in the theater.
That is so
you want to see Bumblebee?
Huh? Am I going to see Bumblebee? Of course I'm going to see Bumblebee because it won't do here.
It's Gen 1.
That's the saving grace.
That he had to watch Bumblebee. Yeah,
that's the saving grace.
He gotta go. He don't have to go. You don't have to go.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I did not go see that last night bullshit. Sorry, just okay. No. Okay. I will watch it at home. On a very small television, because you're not getting all the good stuff.
I won't usually pay extra for a movie until after I've seen it to know if it's good enough for it to be worth it for me to pay extra to go see it. Okay. That's just how I do it. I really don't.
I completely feel that. I'm the opposite. Like, if I'm going to take the time to go out to a theater, let me just give me the bells and whistles. Like, there's like, as far as movie going experiences, there's 3 things I look for. One, it's the Dolby joint. That's where I'm at right now. 2, it's the amenities. Like, my wife likes to go to a theater where we get drinks and restaurant and they serve and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's cool. She likes that one. That's cool. We can go see. I don't like the sound and the visuals of that one because the Dolby one's for me. Right. You know what I mean? But that's for her. Other than that, like where we live at now, they're building a movie theater across the street. I can walk to it. So that's like my 3rd one coming up. Like, it's so close. I don't have to drive nowhere. I can literally walk across the street, watch something, and come back.
That's the 3rd thing that you're looking for in a movie, is being able to walk to that joint.
You gotta be that close, yes. You gotta be that close.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think the best experience I had was in Florida, and that's when I had like the restaurant scene and everything, and it wasn't just a regular. It was Spider-Man: Homecoming. And I got a plate in front of me.
Yes.
A reclining chair. Like, it was a moment.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
When I went home and I was like, why am I even...
That's the way I saw the first Guardians movie.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, we were on vacation. We went to the theater. That's the kind of theater they had. And it was like, yeah, you go in there and you order your food. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead and bring me these burgers and fries. Let's do it. Yeah. But it doesn't have to be like that for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not... And that's the thing, is like, as much as I love like MCU films, right? Like, they're not gonna put one out I'm not going to see. I'm going to see it. It's gonna be a day one thing, you know, whatever. And as much as I love them, I'm still not like, yo, I'm going. Like, the thought has occurred, like Avengers 4 might be a straight to IMAX, straight. You know what I'm saying? Because of what it is, but probably not. You know what I mean? Like, more than likely, that'll be a movie I hit the regular joint, 6:30, 7 o'clock, or whatever the day before, and then I will go back the next morning and see it again in the first run. You know what I mean? Like, I will spend the money more than once to see the movie if I enjoy the movie enough to see it in the theaters. And, like, same thing with, like, Infinity War, Black Panther. I saw Black Panther in the theater 3 times. And then I must have watched it 4 times once it came home. You know what I mean? And Infinity War is almost... Like, I saw Infinity War twice in the theater.
That's all twice.
And I've watched it at least twice since it.
So
How many times you see it? 3 times?
3.
Yeah.
All of them in the digital.
See, and that's cool. Like and I didn't, when I went back to see it again, I didn't go like IMAX. I didn't go for like the super sound.
Yeah, the first one I
whatever.
did, the first Infinity War was IMAX, I believe, and then after that it was just, regular.
Yeah, the first one I went to the Dolby one,
Right.
And the second one we heard of her, food and all that kind of stuff. And I'm sitting all the time like, oh my gosh, like
This don't sound good.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't sound good. But like
Yeah.
I already knew it was gonna happen, so it wasn't like
Right.
right, cool, like whatever.
Wasn't quite the full disappointment or
Yeah,
whatever.
I was mainly there to see her reaction.
Sure.
To everything. You know what I mean?
And that's just like what Gage said. It's the experience of going who you're going with.
Yeah.
That's
know?
right.
Absolutely.
And
Being able to have that discussion afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
My
That was a terrible discussion.
my oldest said to me,
That was a terrible
I
discussion
believe
afterwards.
it. I believe it.
Even during the theater.
It's
We'll talk
bad
about it
when
then.
you're with somebody and like you gotta explain it. And you didn't just see what I saw.
Oh no! I haven't explained anything,
it's-
but it was just emotional.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to
Yeah.
get that from a Marvel movie from her.
Yeah. My
That's all.
oldest, Zaina, was like, the other day, she was like, so listen. When does Avengers 4 come out? And I was like, May. And she was like,
May 3rd.
so we're like I'm gonna take my car with me to school, right? Because I'm coming back. Because she's like, this is the first time she said this to me, but that's the first Marvel movie we haven't seen together because she was away at school,
Right.
and we just couldn't. Normally, like we'll meet somewhere in the middle or whatever
Right.
to go, and it just didn't work out, right? So she was like, listen, this can't, like, I need to be with people I can have a discussion with when this is over. Like, we need to talk about it. And I was like, okay, you know what I mean? Like,
It's already been established. We're not going to work the next day.
nah.
Look, if I had to tell us
Work
for
the
this
next
one, I'm like, we're not going to work next day. And this one, it's going to be the collective. We are all going together to see this one.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. It's
It has
no
to
ifs, ands, or
be.
buts about it. No.
There's never been anything like this. There's nothing like this. I don't care how many sequels you can put on. I think Godzilla might be the only franchise that has as many movies as maybe the MCU. It's maybe Godzilla. Like, there's nothing else that exists where you have all of these different pieces that all come together. And it's like, even if you haven't seen it all, it still gels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can I throw something out there?
Absolutely.
Please.
All right, going down the row. What was your reaction at the end?
So this is
Wait. Is this spoiler territory? Are you getting ready to ask me?
Everybody seen it.
Yes, we've
hold on,
seen it, but
hold on.
everybody,
So
like,
we just went from the movie going experience to now we're just talking about Infinity War.
It's part of the experience.
Okay.
Okay.
But it is kind of a spoiler though, depending.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right, well, hold on.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. What was
Them Chicky
down
and
the line?
Pete's? Them Chicky and Pete's rocking over there?
Yeah.
I hit a bag. Okay.
Crush it.
Okay.
Crush it.
One word or one reaction. What was your feeling when you saw the end of Ant-Man?
Oh, the after credit?
Right, all right, no, before it ended. Before.
We're talking about the scene.
The scene.
Okay.
Ant-Man 1 or 2?
Have you seen 2?
I haven't seen either.
Wait, but Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, so I don't know if we can. Well, we can't say the reaction. Yeah, that's not.
But
what happened.
okay, but wait, but I just want to
Ant-Man
make
and
sure.
Wasp, after the little miniature credit scene, when it comes back,
The after credit scene, the end.
not the end with the ant.
Okay.
Here's some-
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So that what one word or one reaction? What did you say when you saw that in the theater? That of your movie going.
Oh, what was it? Expected.
Really?
Yep. Absolutely. Totally was expecting it.
Really?
Yep.
You didn't make any facial expressions?
I mean, what do you want me to say? Blown? Like, yeah, I was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Okay,
was
you
blown.
blown. I
know what he wants. Here's the
yeah.
thing. Exact same thing.
Yeah.
But when it happened, I was like, oh!
That's what he
And
said?
yeah, I did. But
Okay.
but it was one thing I was waiting for that the whole time.
Oh, I don't have a one word then.
I had
What my
2
actual
words,
reaction
actually.
was?
Yeah, that's what I want.
My actual reaction was, they just got her back. that was my straight up, that was my joint. They just got her back.
It was everybody. They was like, Everybody did the same thing I did. I was like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it was one man who was like,
Fucking Thanos.
that's
That's literally like.
That's exactly what I said.
Somebody in there was like, damn it, Thanos.
Yeah, the girl in front of me was like, "Come on!" So, like she was hyped. She stood up and everything.
Yeah, nah, that's real. I mean, that's again movie going experience.
Yeah.
When you went to see it, who you went to, and that movie, that kind of experience lasted for a long time in theater because everybody who was going to see it had all of that stuff built up that they were waiting for. It was real. It was real.
it was serious, man.
It was real, man.
It was serious. Ooh.
What do you think they're gonna do for Black Panther 2? Woo!
I'm not ready for that.
You're not ready for that at all.
One, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know they're going to try to copy what they did the first time as far as make it bigger and better, all that kind of stuff, like capitalize on
You think
everything they have. You know what I mean?
Do they stay out of Wakanda?
Yeah, they definitely do a Coming to America type.
They need to. They need. It needs to venture out of Wakanda. Like
Okay.
we saw Wakanda, we learned about it. You know what I'm saying? Big thing, but like for the growth of that franchise, now let's because they kept themselves so inside. Now we need to take them outside of Wakanda and
So the ending of Black Panther, where they talk about branching out and him
that's
resources
more
and all
so.
that kind of
That's
stuff,
more so part two. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can it top itself?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. You just gotta have the right people in place with the right vision to pull it off. But it absolutely can.
All right, so listen, here's what I need to know. I need to know if you guys agree with what he just said. Do you think that Black Panther 2 can top the first Black Panther? Will they make sure the star? She gonna get an outfit? Is she gonna get a Black Panther outfit?
Gonna get an
I think it's going down. But anyway, let us know in the comments. Do us a favor. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe because that helps us a ton. Make sure you hit the ding-a-ling bell.
Please.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. School bell ring. Hit the ding-a-ling bell for us so that makes you get notified every time we drop a new video.
Absolutely.
And that happens a lot.
It does.
What we got coming up, man?
Baltimore
Comic Con.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot happening. Make sure you stay in tune. Follow us all at Loaded Snacks. With that, we out. Toodles. Shake your fist, Lou.
Loading Snacks. Ow.